Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we will learn about loading and reading environment variables in Python code efficiently. So I have a project structure. The name of the project is envvars, and we have a file main.py which is responsible for doing the central system for this project, and then we have a database.py which has a class to connect to the database, and then I have a file settings.py whose responsibility is to get environment variables values from system and initiate a connector object. And then finally we have utility.py. This file contains all the utility methods. Like here, I have listed load env varies, and then we have .env file, which contains all the environment variables which we will be using in this tutorial, like db host, db name, user, password, and port. And we have a readme .txt, which contains all the information that I have used for this project, like the tech stack using Python 3.9.7, linting commands, and tools like I am currently coding in VSCode using Python extension. So let's move to the main part. So uh, usually when we load variables in Python, we import the OS module, and we provide a variable name to it, and we get its value. So if the value is like none, we can raise the exception and ask the user to provide uh, set the variable's value, but we have to do it for every variable we will be loading in our application. So in case we have to run this code, I will be uncommenting this one. So for every single variable which I have to use in my code, like the environment variable, I have to repeat the same steps. Whether we can code this efficiently, and uh, uh, we can clean this code basically. So instead, we can create a function which is we can name it load env basically we will pass environment variable name to it, and it will return its value from the system, and it will repeat for every variable name which we will be passing to it. So what's happening inside load env, we have imported this from utility file. In utility.py we have this function which takes env name as an argument in string format, and it reads the value of environment variable from using os.environ method. If the value is not set, we will raise the key error, and we will alert the user that env variable, whichever the name, is not found, and set the variable value first, and we will return the value. So this whole chunk of code uh, made our code less messy and more clean. Instead we were using normally in our functions. So imagine we have more than 20 environment variables, then you can imagine how lengthy would be the code. So in this case I am going to run this function, run this project. uh, let's run the main.py. You can get these instructions in the readme.txt section as well, and I will be uploading these code files to GitHub repository as well, and share the link in the description. So okay, running it. So we have this error message, the exception thrown onto the std out, that the env variable db underscore host not found set the variable value first. So we can like set its value db underscore host is equal to 127.0.0, that's localhost, and we will run it again. And we have now exception for another variable, which is db underscore name. We have to set it first as well, its value. So instead we can use our .env file, and we can use this file as source.env. You can run this command inside Mac OS and Linux variants distros. So let's run it again, and it prints all the values we have set via .env here, as you can see. And the backend logic for this is quite clean, like just 5 lines for 5 variables, which is like a good beginner to advanced level Python developer move. uh, Okay, so that's for today. Uh, I will share the GitHub repository link in the description. You can check it out, the whole project code from there. Let me know if you have any concerns regarding this. You can um, you can have that issue open on the GitHub repository, or you can comment below. So thank you so much for watching this. Bye.